Hey guys, welcome back to the Twenteen podcast. I'm your co-host Carolyn,
co-host Kimmie,
and today we're gonna talk about where we were when what happened and so happened. Yes, that didn't make any sense, but literally in my notes,
in our notes,
in my notes, I literally did not even. I for some reason wrote it exactly like that. And me and Kimmie were sitting there trying to figure out exactly what I was trying to say for a long time.
I don't know how to work this.
Yeah, I know.
Grandma don't know how to work this. So it's remember where you were.
Yeah, so I had wrote down remember where you were when so and so happened.
Yes.
So we're gonna try to do that this episode. How was last episode, guys? Did you guys like that?
I hope you guys loved it.
It was eventful, huh?
It was very eventful. I realized we never talked why we had oh my god, why we didn't get the podcast out when we said we were, because it was because I moved and I thought I was gonna have everything up by then.
Yeah.
And then didn't, and then I was like, oh my god, I don't have anything up by then. So I started freaking out more, and I was like, look, we're just gonna have to do it
are you sure you're gonna be ready? I said, moving's a lot. She's
yeah,
like,
no,
yeah,
I was so overconfident. I was so overconfident.
Okay.
I was
confident. I said, I'm gonna give her my confidence. I said, if she's able to pull this off, I'm gonna be like, wow.
Yeah, like I was so fucking confident, and then,
I was like, okay.
It just didn't happen, and it just like made me a little bit depressed that it didn't happen. But I was like,
it's okay.
We found out like another day, so that's and then we started recording. So yeah, yeah.
We figured out a different plan, and we're recording. We're not actually recording on like our usual day that we usually record,
we usually record. Yeah,
yeah.
So, yeah. No, you're good.
Okay.
So
yeah,
so
but today
we're gonna do. Jeez, our ADHD
I know.
in like high gear.
You hear I hear one sound, and I'm like, hello, what's that?
Yeah.
Hello?
So let's start off.
Yeah.
I feel like the easiest one is Wattpad.
Okay.
When did you
remember Wattpad?
Remember when the first Wattpad came out, and you said, wow,
I think I literally was in middle school and my friends were talking about it, and I was like, I don't know what that is. You're like, oh, you don't know what Wattpad is? I'm like, no. And you're like, oh, you love reading, you love Wattpad. I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. And like, I know everybody on there was like reading smut.
It's the easiest way for children to read smut.
I know everybody was on there reading smut. And I saw a conversation too where it was like when I get older and my daughter's like, oh, Wattpad. Do I take it away from them?
That's a canon
or do I let them?
You kind of. I would. Or
do I let them?
No, you just have to let them.
Yeah,
you just have to let them.
You have to let them explore, or like
no one took it away from me. Why would I take it away from her?
Right.
I know it, but why would I take it away from her? It's a canon event.
Right.
It's like the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man.
You have to go as a girl. You have to go through the rite of passage.
It's a canon event.
It's how you build your romantic abilities, your romantic
not just that, but it's just like it just makes you who you are. Like you start to find out who you are,
it builds,
what you start liking.
Yeah, exactly. What are you into?
It helps in that.
I know people
sexualized,
think that,
sexual way, where it's like it's not sexual,
especially at that age. Like you're getting there at 13, 14. Like
you want to know
figure stuff out.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out everything. Yeah. So it like makes sense why you're reading smut. Because you're like, do I like this?
Right?
Or is it just like too much?
Or are you traumatized?
Yeah, like is it too much?
That's people in the comments are like, they're like, I'm like, maybe I should take it away from her because like this is traumatizing.
Yeah, no.
Like, do I don't know. Like I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
for some reason I would want to be like supervising it. Maybe,
I wouldn't.
But like
it's kind of like I said, it's a like canon event.
It's like you gotta figure it out.
Gotta figure it. It's almost like where like I said this, like if I had a boy, like if I have a boy and like and he's like around that age, like 11 or so, I would like test him to see like how far he is, and like he's like, because like anytime we talk about boys, they're like, oh yeah, at this certain age you can't go into their room because they're like jerking off and you don't want to see that. I would definitely test my son. I would like play like the like the Pornhub drums, like the I would play that and see his reaction. Like I just I just want to play it and see his reaction. It's probably
in their search history, like on the internet bill. You probably don't even need to check that.
No, it's not gonna be in the internet history. That's not how internet history works.
No, but like when you pay the internet bill, you can still see.
No, you don't.
Yes, you can.
No, you don't.
Can't you?
No, you don't.
Oh.
No, you don't, babes.
Why did they tell me that on the internet?
They just lied. They lied because I was like, I thought the same thing too. That's why I was clearing histories. I was like, I was like, clear.
You cannot see what I've been doing. You shall not pass.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, I was on it. I was on it.
Yeah.
No, you can't see it. No, you can't see it. They can't see it.
You cannot see what I was
can't
just
see nothing.
No.
Actually, when they get the bill, they just see like usage.
Right.
Like they don't, and even then they don't really see usage. They just see like the amount
this
you
how
owe.
much you owe.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all they see.
Your child is
there's no itemized
online.
There's no itemized nothing. They really lied to us, and we all believed it. It was like
we all got real scared. Yeah.
And then
clutched our pearls.
I would say, and them new fucking Gen Alphas, they got incognito mode. I was like, y'all don't know how it was to just backtrack and try to clean up everything that you done did on the family computer. Oh y'all, you try so hard.
Y'all have it good, huh?
Yeah, y'all got it good.
Y'all got it good, huh?
That's what I'm saying. That was like I would do that. I would like play like the porn, like the Pornhub drugs and look at him. And see if a bead of sweat dropping. I'm like, I would never let them have it. I'd be like, you know what? Then I would know never to go in their room. Like,
but you should already know by a certain age. Just be like, no,
because
your room.
Because I'm Caribbean. My mother's a Jamaican mom. I am that Jamaican parent. I would just bust up in their room and be like, so I made sure you ain't doing nothing. Yeah, you better be on that damn bed reading. And just like walk away, like, because what did my mom do? She busted on that game.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I thought I heard somebody playing Super Mario. Or fucking.
Do you remember as a kid, I would be under the covers, like hiding, like playing games, like type beat.
Oh,
like, you're not gonna catch, and then like you would try to run and turn off the game before they knew. I don't know why.
I saw one.
I don't know why I thought I was slick.
I saw that on TikTok.
Know that I was on the video game.
I saw on TikTok. They were like me pretending to be asleep, knowing damn well my mom could hear the game underneath the pillow, and his mom sat there with the belt in her hand, like. Because that happened to me, but it was I just got the Nintendo DS. The game that I was obsessed with, Animal Crossing. Could not get me off that game for anything. Like Animal Crossing was like my Tamagotchi before I got Tamagotchi. Right. I was running every day like I had a job on the Animal Crossing. I was like, I got so many things to do. I got so much things to sell. I gotta pay off Tom Nook. I got so much things to do, Mama. You don't understand.
Yeah. I still haven't played Animal
You think
Crossing.
You can pay bills? You think you can pay
so
bills?
Bad.
I'm out here trying to pay my debt to Tom Nook that keep getting growing. It just keep growing and growing. He added on extensions to my house. He added on expansions to my house. Now I got 2 rooms, but now I gotta pay. I never asked for that.
Right.
I said, Mom, what you talking about? Light bill. Bitch, I wish I had a light bill to pay. Tom Nook is very demanding.
Yes.
Yeah, no babes.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
But I remember
Animal Crossing was amazing.
I got in trouble actually for reading Wattpad, like just late into the night. My mom would be like, listen, if you're tired,
you got caught.
If you're tired, no, just like
you got caught.
No, just like she's like, if you're tired the next morning, it's because you're up on that phone. It's not my fault, like that type. Oh, like that's your fault. Like you're tired for school. Go ahead.
No, my mom never knew. I just acted like I wasn't tired.
I was literally, and even then, I was not even reading like that smut. Like I was reading like vampire werewolf love stories. Now if they had a chapter or 2 in there, like, cause like a progression of the story, okay, but I wasn't purposely like let me see what I could get into, because they really have some kiki stuff on there. That's why I'm like, that's why I say I would want to like supervise my kid, because it's just like I would not. I feel like even now at my big old age, there's this one book that I read one time and I said, oh my God, I have never even heard of this ever before in my life.
No, you know what's so
and y'all
funny?
are reading this and y'all thinking it's funny to recommend it to me?
No, I never recommend no Wattpad books. I thought I was the only person.
No, it was a real book. It was a traditionally published book.
Oh no,
and it was worse than Wattpad. And I said, I've never in my life experienced this.
Who recommended a book like
Wattpad,
that?
TikTok. Oh, like people on TikTok, they're recommending this book, and I read like the first. I couldn't even get past like maybe like 5 chapters, because I was just like, every chapter was something.
She said, turn the book. She said, turn the book off. Turn the book off.
Every chapter was something,
and it was just
getting crazier and crazier. I was like, so there is no plot. Okay,
no, why would there be?
Okay, no, yeah, why would there be?
Why would there be?
Why would there be in this traditionally published book that I just imagine the publisher, the editor having to sit through that shit and being like, you a freak,
it's there, babe.
You a freak, huh?
It's there, not there.
And then the audience matched that freak. Like, what?
Yeah, no.
I never even finished that book. It's very far in the corner, because I'm not touching it. And it's a vampire book too, but I just can't do it.
Oh, that's crazy.
I can't do it. No.
What's the name of the book? Maybe it's too much for you. Maybe it's too much for you. Maybe I'll read it up like, what are you talking about, Carolyn? Actually, I read that and it had a whole bunch of plot and everything.
And scholarly cited
actually
words.
It literally started sources and everything.
Cited sources.
I bring on a podcast. I read it. And it's like that one sound on TikTok where it's like
she licked and slurped and
la 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 la.
Like dead ass. That's probably what you would have to do. I would probably have to like just beep the whole thing, the whole sentence, the whole thing. You wouldn't even hear a word of that book.
Nope. That's so funny.
And then I just wonder about the audiobooks too. Like, is somebody really reading this out loud?
You know, it's like boyfriend ASMR. It's like grunting.
Yeah.
Just in your fucking ear. You're like,
yes.
Fuck. Is he on page 216?
His eyes darkened and he grunted.
And you're like, which page is it? What page is it?
I'm lost. Wait.
When did we skip here?
Let me catch up.
Fuck.
But yeah, what about you though? Do you remember the first time you experienced Wattpad?
And it was funny because when you were talking, I was like, "Oh, when was the first time I experienced Wattpad?" And you had people that talked about it. When I experienced Wattpad was in high school.
It was by yourself.
Yeah, and how it happened was I got indoctrinated into mindless behavior by one of my best friends at the time in high school because she was so obsessed with mindless behavior, where it was like every time we had class, every single day, she had to say something about mindless behavior. And I was like, girl, they're not even that damn cute. Like, it's only one nigga in there. It's cute. Then, because she talked about it so much, I was like, let me see what she's saying. So it's like I started slowly getting into mindless behavior. So now I'm sitting here, I'm doing random research. I'm looking up their birthdays. I'm looking up their favorite colors. I'm now on their Kik. I'm now on their IG. I'm like going further down the rabbit hole.
You have to know everything about everybody.
Yeah, now all of a sudden I'm knowing their actual government names.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why do I know?
You know their age from the top of their head. Yeah.
I know that Princeton's last name is Perez. Why do I know that? I should know this shit.
Why do you know this, Kimmie?
I don't know. I don't. That's the only one that I remember, like, for real, like, right now was, like, his last name's Perez.
Yeah.
I don't remember his first name, but it was, like, they had a first name, last name, know their middle name, know their blood type, know their height. Like, it was dead. It was.
I think I do that, though, for movie characters. Like, I feel like you probably do the same thing. Like, after you watch a movie,
you just, like,
you have
obsess
to.
about them.
I obsess about every actor, and I have to know, like, all their information. And I follow them on Instagram, and I
always follow them on Instagram. Like, and then 6 months later, they pop up on my like feed, and I'm like, who the fuck is you? Forgetting that I had a hyperfixation like 6 months ago.
No, but I remember them. Like, I'm like, oh yes, hello friend.
No. I don't remember. Also, I go on their page and I start scrolling like, oh,
that's where you're from.
That's where you're from.
No, I remember them. I'm like, hello friend. Yes, like I would probably like not watch this person from this show like maybe in years, and I still follow them. Yeah, like there's this one like Chloe Bennett from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I still follow her. When did I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? When I was like 14, 13, I still follow her on Instagram.
That is so
like
funny.
I still follow her just because I was like it was an obsession. I followed everybody from the cast, Ming Na Wen. Like I followed everybody.
That's crazy.
It becomes an obsession.
It does.
But I like that obsession though. I do.
We wear it with a badge of honor.
I love being a little internet stalker.
Yeah, it's nice. It's fun.
It's very fun.
It's very
fun. Like you could find so much out about people. They really give away too much.
Okay, we're gonna switch this topic.
But I feel like we probably do too. We give away so much. We probably do.
Well, because we are yappers.
Yeah,
like we actually
yappers.
like you have to look for it for these celebrities. You're not looking for it for us. There's so many things that we say that you actually don't want to know.
Exactly.
You kind of don't want to know.
We tell too much. Actually, yeah.
Anyways, about the Wattpad. So because of the mindless behavior obsession, I follow them on Instagram, and then I follow them on Instagram, and then it was like this one fan page that was liking all four of their pictures. Like they dropped a picture like that, she was already liking it, she commented it, she was interactive as fuck. I seen her fan page, I click on it, I was like, well, at least I'm gonna branch out and like have more friends that like mindless behavior, because at that point it was just me and my best friend talking about it every damn day at class. Like we didn't have class to go through. So then so I followed her page, and it was like super active. Like she was on everything like mindless behavior. Like she gave updates. She'd be like, hey, Princeton's back home in Cali, and Rock Royal is here. Like she like, because they kind of posted it themselves, but it's like if you didn't get notifications on IG like that back then, so you had to
be on there
on the fucking page. So it's like it was so nice to see that her shit was just on constantly, whatever. Then she also was posting little snippets of her stories off of Wattpad. And I was reading this story, and she would post like, she kind of keep posting them all on IG. And then the last one, she was like, she posted the last one, like the final, just like little story of like YN story type beat. I was like, oh, this is so good. Like I could see myself as this. Like I was so brand new. I had no clue what YN was. Even text, like put in the comments, like, what does YN mean? And she's like, oh, it means your name. And I remember she commented to me, it means your name. And I was like, oh, it's so cute. And then at the end of her little like YN adventure, because for mindless behavior, I'm not sure if this happened for everybody. For mindless behavior, when it came to stuff like that, because it's a black boy band, so it was very much like you had like what she would do, she'd post like a little YN, but she'd post like your outfit, so like it was like the outfit was first, and then you got like the little snippet of the story, and then outfit, and then snippet, and outfit, and snippet, and it kept going like that. So at the end of it, when we're at the end of this little YN adventure of like them going to the fucking carnival or some shit like that, she was like, oh, she's gonna now explore the rest of her ideas on Wattpad. And I was like, what the fuck's Wattpad? Right. I don't know what the fuck this is. Then I followed Wattpad through her. I made the account, started reading her stories. Then this is a time of like Wattpad, if you read, they recommended you stories. So then after that, I was like, oh, well, I could read these and these and these and these. Right. And I remember I asked my friend that got me to mindless behavior, I said, do you read fanfics of mindless behavior? And I was like, it was like a question. I was like, hey, like, have you read like any fanfics of mindless behavior? And it was like, in a weird way, I was like, I said it like this. I was like, have you read any fanfics of mindless behavior? Because she cut me off before I could continue. She goes, no, why would I read fanfics of mindless behavior? Like that, I was like, did it? And I was like, no, because I was wondering because it was like because like a friend that
online and I saw
but I have a friend that reads it. Like I don't, she doesn't go to this school. She doesn't go to this school. Like it's a different friend that goes to a different school. That's not.
It's never been me.
Like no,
like that was just a mindless question.
Yeah, no, like
to begin with.
A mindless question. I fucking hate you. No, like it wasn't like no, I don't read that like, shit. No, it's fucking
what? That's fucking weird.
Anyways, so you said what about Rock Royal?
So do you have any more information about them or
so did you see their recent Keek?
Because I did.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So then you kept that shit to yourself.
I basically had to keep it to myself because she shut it down so fast. She was like, why would I read fanfic? Right. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is
when
weird.
you're so definite, then you're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, like she didn't let me finish. I was about to say because I've been reading. I was about to say because I've been reading some. Right. I was gonna recommend her some, but she shut that shit down.
Yeah.
So quick. She said,
I bet you she found that shit 2 weeks later and was like, you know, mindless behavior fanfic.
Kind of good. And I was in there like, oh, okay. Yeah. No, she like shut that shit down so fast. And I was like, oh.
Right.
Yeah, no, you're right. And then I just like, and then I read the Wattpad, like I just kept going on there more. And I was like, this is kind of becoming an addiction. Yeah. I was like reading during school. And I remember people would catch me at school reading and they're like, are you reading on your phone? I'm like, yeah, it's just a lot more convenient than like, because I have so many books in my book bag. There's so much more. They don't know I'm reading Wattpad.
Right.
They just know I'm reading.
Right.
They think it's like a Kindle version. They're like, oh, so like, what are you reading on? I was like, oh, like Kindle. Like, you know.
Kindle. I think I got my grandma on Wattpad.
How you got that?
I did because I was like, there's so many books on Wattpad. Like you should just read, because I would literally read Wattpad in church. Because she would let me like, yeah, cause it's like you're reading.
Which
so
please
like
let me
mind,
know which.
Like, no, like in
which grandma?
Mind,
which grandma?
Grandma Daphne.
Huh?
Grandma Daphne.
Daphne?
Yes, but like that's cool. That's the one I went to church with. Like,
but Daphne's cool.
She was like every Sunday you're gonna be in church.
No, but like Miss Daphne cool though.
Yeah,
she's cool.
But like she
read the
Wattpad
that
I was reading. Cool. She would like that I was reading, so she was just like, oh, like you're reading. She didn't know I was reading Wattpad.
That's so funny.
So I was like, she's
like, oh my god, look at my grandbaby. She's gonna be so smart because she's out here reading. Like Carolyn is reading, and he fingered, and
that's
not
what I was reading. I was reading. He bit me, and he sucked the life out of me, and I felt intense passion. Like that's what I was. What I was feeling. That's what I was reading about. In the church.
Sorry about that. Church. You was reading about them demons. them demons. Vampire demon.
And the werewolf
demon.
turning into the human.
I felt my bones cracking. It was the most it was the most pleasurable and not pleasurable moment of my fucking life. Yeah, okay.
I could feel every bone cracking into alignment, and it was the most painful experience.
And I could feel hair growing.
And I could start hearing the voices talking to me.
And I could hear the butterfly wings 6 miles out.
I would be in church being like, yes, yes. Yes.
And your grandmother was like,
she was just like, look at my baby girl.
Not Daphne though. That's crazy. And you recommend it to Daphne?
Yeah, and I recommended Wattpad to her because I said there's so many books on Wattpad. Because I mean, there's not only crazy books on Wattpad. There's like actually like really good written books on there.
There was books on Wattpad.
I was like, oh, like you could just find like really good written books on there and then read them. Like they're free, so you could just. And she's like, okay, so she found whatever she found on Wattpad. Which
she was like, reading the smut.
No, she was not.
Yes, she was.
No,
she was probably up in the church like, oh, baby.
She was not.
Them vampires do it to me every time.
No, she was like
grandmama, like granddaughter,
like some surfing book or something like that, like some surfing.
Yeah,
story
that's what she told you.
Shit.
That's what she told you.
Right? Everybody's just lying to each other.
Right now. Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's just lying to each other. Like, no, like it's just a teenage love story.
Oh my gosh, no! It's like it's the cutest thing. It's just two surfers.
Love thruple.
Like no, it's just these two surfers that like love each other. What it really is an intense battle between vampires and leggings. And your grandmother is reading it.
Intense battle between shark people and
mermaids.
And
they're fucking each other up. And while they're fucking each other up, they're fucking. And your grandma's like,
she's like, wow, this is good.
I was like, oh. And then she's sitting there, she reading, like, she fanning herself, and she's like, I hope Caroline not reading this. And then you're reading your smut. You're like
to believe that she was finding the wholesome books on Wattpad.
She not. No, she wasn't.
There's some on there. I promise you, there are. There are. I was there for the plot. I wanted a good story, so like I said, most of it didn't even.
Okay. The plot. Yeah, I was there for that plot too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The very super intricate plot of, oh my God, I'm here at a One Direction
like,
concert.
Which man is he gonna choose? Which man is she gonna choose?
I'm at a One Direction concert, but I don't even know what these boys' name are. I was sitting in the front row
opening my book and reading
Catcher in the Rye.
But it's like so crazy. I know people are like, that's pick me behavior, but it's like when you were a kid, like that's literally like how you saw yourself. Like for real.
I feel like can we talk about it?
What? Oh, pick me girl?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's just get into it. Let's dive a little bit. Let's be honest. Everyone could identify a pick me girl because we are. Yeah. Like we were all pick me girls. Like that's like what it was. That's what we were.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
But it's like
you hit a stage
because they told us to be. They told us to be.
Not
like
just
they want.
Like
no. Like literally in movies, they always wanted to be the alt girl. They always wanted to be like the. Like, you know, like the different girl. Or I'm not like other girls. They told us that in movies. So, like, you wanted to be that girl. Like, I'm just so
but at the same time.
Until it got to a point where it was too much. And then people were like, oh, that's actually pick me. Like, you're not a girl's girl. Like, and then it switched up. But, like, before it was that.
No. You're getting shit mixed up. So, being different. No. Think about it. Being different is different than a pick me girl. Because a pick me girl, she is different. Like, all girls are different. The issue with the pick me girl, and that's why I was like, I don't think it was really pushed in media, was the girl that would purposely sabotage another girl.
But I don't think I think it evolved into that.
No, but that's what it was.
It was like,
no, because you're like, oh, she's not a girl's girl. A pick me girl is never a girl's girl. And we've all said that because we've all realized, no, we've had people that were just not on our side. But like,
what are their traits though? Their traits are, I'm not like other girls. I'm different. That's the pick.
Yeah, but at the same time,
and they want you to pick them because they're different. And that's how it was back in the day, like in the movies. They wanted like the emo weird alt girl.
Yeah, but
that's what they wanted because they thought they were different. And they're like, I don't hang out with girls. I go on
but like
skateboard.
The emo girl is still an emo girl. That's what we're saying. Like, it's
I ride on a skateboard
though.
And I'm different and I'm alternative and da 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 da.
Yeah,
and then eventually it got down to a line where like everybody was like, they watched these cool girls and they're like, oh, I want to be the cool girl. I want to be the cool girl who hangs out with the guys and whatever. So then that evolved into, okay, well now you're going a little bit too far, and now it's like, oh, like I don't hang out with girls because girls are weird and da da da. I'm a different type of girl, and then you become
that's what I was
saying.
Like there's a difference.
Evolved.
No, that's what I was trying to say. There's a difference between the pick me that we wanted to be and the pick me that ended up being the pick me now.
Yeah,
because I was saying the pick me that we wanted to be was just, I wanted to be noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be different than other girls, and I want to be noticed. That's what we want. We want to be noticed for being different. We want to be noticed for being that weirdo and that nerd and what the fuck ever, right? What I was saying was the pick me that became, oh, she's not a girl's girl, is the one that we know now, which is like the one that no one really fucks with, because we had those types of girls back then.
Yeah.
And it wasn't in movies. If you think about it, it really wasn't in movies. It was just like, oh, like his girl best friend that's like standoffish, or she doesn't really like me like that. It was that was the quote unquote pick me girl, because she's his girl best friend, and she just like, I think it's just really weird that she always wears skirts. Like, she probably said that one line and everyone's like, oh,
I think it got
she don't like her being different. Oh, she don't, that's what we said, she didn't like her being different, because she's that's what the pick me girl originally was. Was like the mean girl, was the stereotypical cheerleader, was that person who saw the person who was different and was like, oh, you don't actually know like Britney Spears, that's weird. Like, that was the original pick me girl. If you think about it, the it girls, the girls that had the fucking whale tail and the fucking jeans and the belts and the layers were the popular girls, and they were always looking at the different girl being like, you like to read? That's why I have tits, so I don't read. Like, that was the original pick me girl. If you think about it, that was the original pick me girl, because she was always never the girl's girl.
But then I'm saying that the alt girl ended up becoming popular, like in their own sense,
and then it blew up.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was like, oh, everyone wanted to be the different girl, but we weren't
girl.
We weren't pick me. We weren't pick me's in that sense of we were tearing each other down. That's what I'm saying. Our pick me back then was just the mean girl.
Yeah,
she was just the girl that was like, oh, you don't paint your nails. I could never not be seen without my outfit. Yeah. Like, that was the flip. And then, everyone wanted to be the old girl. Everyone wanted to be different. Everyone wanted to be like, oh my God, like, I don't have time to paint my nails because I'm too busy underneath the fucking car. Like,
who says I can't wear my Converse with my dress now? That's
what everyone wanted to be, was the different girl. No one wanted to be the pick me that was mean. Let's be honest, no one wanted to be the pick me.
But then in turn, they end up becoming
pick me. Then everybody was just like, well, we're all fucking different.
Right.
We all kind of just like leveled out the playing field. We all kind of went back to normal. Kind of like Mean Girls. We all went back to normal. We was all like good in the girl world.
Right.
And then the pick me girl was like, honestly, I feel like women should be in the kitchen. And we all just slowly turned and was like, oh my God. Because I feel like, okay, the reason was, in pick me sense back then, you just wanted to be validated by other girls that you were better. Think about it. So that mean girl, she's trying to show that she takes care of herself by painting her nails, by keeping up with her appearance. Because as women, keep up with your appearance, you got it all together.
Yeah.
So when that alt girl is like, actually, I like these baggy jeans because, it makes me feel comfortable, and I hate painting my nails. And yeah, my hair is oily and greasy, but, like, it's fine. Like, I have other things better to do. I don't care about my appearance.
I do so many other things than
I feel like that
just caring about my beauty.
Yeah, like, I'm more than my beauty. That wasn't what everyone was. I'm more than that. So the pick me girl was the person who had it all, like, appearance wise, was always put together. And then the alt girl was the different, didn't care about appearance, had more things going on for her. Then it switched. The pick me back then, the original pick me back in like early 2000s.
Yeah,
she just wanted validation from other women that she was looking pretty,
right?
Because she's looking cute. Because she's like, I get attention from men because I keep myself up, but I'm getting validation from other women. Like, oh my God, she's so pretty. Type B. The pick me now, that everyone talks about pick me, only seeks validation from men. She does not care about validation from other women. Yeah. Another woman can be like, oh, I love how you do XYZ. She don't fucking care.
Right.
Another man has to be like, you aren't like other girls.
There's something about you.
Yeah, like, she wants that.
No, like, she's different, man. I swear.
Like, she wants to hear that.
She's not like other girls. And then she wants to hear that. And
she wants to hear that.
Yeah.
Because the pick me back then, she just was pretty, was very pretty, very prissy, but she was like, I want other women to know this. Like, I need another woman to be like, you're that bitch. And she's like, thank you. Because she got the attention from men. She knew she was going to get the attention from men. She's like, I'm dressed up how a man would like to see me.
Right.
But I need another woman to be like, oh my God, your hair is so pretty. Like, that was the original pick me.
They wanted girls to want to be them.
Yes. They wanted people to be them.
Yeah.
They wanted another woman.
The girl wanted the girl to want them. Shit.
I can't. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Shit. Tight shit.
No, because it's serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but she wanted other girls to want her.
She wanted other people to fall in line. Like Sharpay is a pick me.
Okay,
Sharpay was a pick me. It's like she wanted Troy, but she also was like, the image of me and Troy looks nice because of me. Yeah, and I feel like because I look like this, Troy deserves to be with me. Right, and then other parts she was just like, but I am Sharpay.
And that's the question: was Sharpay one of your favorites or no? Yeah, because I met people.
Oh.
You see, Sharpay's my.
I said yes too quick.
I like Sharpay now, but when I was a kid, I was like, no. Gabrielle spoke to me because she was nice and like, you know, like.
I only like Gabriella because she was in science, but the second movie really made me like Sharpay. High School Musical 2, I was like, oh, I'm a Sharpay boat. Oh, because I felt okay.
But that's what you're not wrong though, because I'm like, I didn't know that there were so many Sharpay fans. I thought everybody knew Sharpay was the villain and we didn't like Sharpay.
The first movie,
everybody was like, no, I love Sharpay, and I was like,
the first movie, she was the villain. Yes, yeah, she was like status quo, right? Stay in your fucking place. Right, that was very much. Too much. Yeah, she was stay where y'all gotta stay. Yeah, high key. If you think about it, Sharpay is the original pick me because she was just like, I'm pretty, I'm blonde, yeah, and I deserve everything that comes to me. But she was Gabriella is fucking shit up. I am the theater kid. I am the resident theater kid.
No, really,
she's like, I've been here before you bitches.
I kind of felt bad for Sharpay because I was like, no, like if Gabriella didn't come, like like it would have been her show. Like she would have been.
Gabriella held one fucking note. Gabrielle held one
fucking year.
She held one little note
from freshman year. So like, and she's waiting, and she's like, okay, well, when it gets to my senior year, my junior year, it's gonna be my turn. Just for Gabriella to come and start fucking shit up, I would be pissed too if I was Sharpay. I'd be like, you're not even a theater girl.
Hold one note. While Sharpay's like, you know, I can sing, dance, and I can do so much. Like my voice,
and her outfits, and she was on
it. She was on it. Like Sharpay
when I went back to watch it, I was like, no, like this honestly isn't fair. Same thing with Dreamgirls, where I was like, no, she already had her dream in place. Yeah. And then first of all, when I was a kid and I watched Dreamgirls, I never really saw how wrong this shit was for real, and how right Effie was until I watched it back again. Like I watched it maybe like more than 20 times. I watched it back and I said, Effie is not wrong. Did she have the wrong approach? Maybe, but she was not wrong in any sense of the way. Beyonce did steal her man. I said, hold on. She said, no, you stole Curtis from me. Curtis was supposed to love me.
Okay, at the same time, I do like that Curtis kind of just doesn't love people. He just loves what they do for him. He loves their status. And I love that. Yeah. I love that he's just like, girl, if it wasn't you, it was going to be somebody else. Yep. I just need somebody to get me there. You know what I mean? I kind of like that as his character, which is like...
He was very much a Tashi. Like he was very much, he's only
here for the game.
He only here for the game. He only here for the game. Like okay, yes, he got married to her, whatever, but he did not really.
Oh, he did not really care. He did not really care. He loved what she did for him. Exactly. She loved what she brought to him.
This is tea because he really was with Effie first, right? Yeah. The best singer of the group, like everything like that. Then he recalculated. He recalibrated, and he said, "What's gonna sell?" Yeah, Beyonce's ass. Yeah, Beyonce's skinny ass. Yeah, is gonna sell, even though she can't sing that well.
No, he said it.
Even though she can't sing the best out of the whole group, she's gonna sell. Yeah, and I'm gonna pivot. Yeah, that man was a mastermind.
Yeah, he was.
That man was only in it for the money, and that's why I'm like, no, Effie was not the villain for real. She really wasn't. In my mind, I was like,
no, they tried to play it like Effie was, but I'm like, ultimately, it was like the record label and stuff. Right. So it's like Curtis and all the people that were with it. Yeah. They are the villains.
Step into the bad side.
Oh my god, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm getting war flashbacks. Stop, I'm sweating.
No, but like the storyline is good though. Like it's
the storyline of Dreamgirls is good. Yeah. Let's go back to High School Musical though, so I can shine. Let me stop. No, because
what's crazy is that High School Musical is also a musical, and she's like, okay, we talk about High School Musical, what not?
Yeah, whatever. Okay. High School Musical. I remember watching High School Musical. Yeah. The first time, the first movie, first time, I was like, oh my god, Sharpay is such the villain. Then I like grew up a little bit, and then High School Musical 2 came out, and I remember being like, I think you guys need to pick a different villain. Right. I personally think you guys need to pick a different villain because I was like, I'm on the Sharpay boat. Yeah. I'm on the Sharpay boat. And especially because especially at that time, I was like, Troy should have left. I'm sorry. I'm on the boat that Troy should have left Gabriella. At the point of him in the second movie, Sharpay was literally lining up basketball scholarships for this nigga. She was like, if basketball what you want to do, babes,
we could do it for you.
Boom, boom, boom.
You know,
boom.
When I did like Sharpay when she got her own movie. Have you ever watched her own movie?
No, and I love her, but I did not know she had her own movie.
Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure, like that's when I liked Sharpay. Because then it kind of showed like more of her humanity in that movie.
But the second movie kind of showed it where first off she was like, I'm just gonna take Troy away from Gabriella because she's like the fucking like mustache twirling bitch, right? Yeah. So she took him away, and then like the whole entire fucking like school ended up like being at this damn like golf resort or whatever. And then she was like, you know what? I'm still gonna take Troy away from Gabriella, and I'm gonna set up all these scholarships and all these opportunities for him so that he can realize I'm better for him than she is. Right. And I was like, heck yeah, because Gabriella was so. But let's be honest. I'm gonna be so honest. Gabriella did not give no flying fucks about Troy, and I thought that was crazy as fuck. She did not care about Troy. Yeah. Even in the last movie, she said, "I gotta go to Albuquerque."
But it's not her fault that she had to do what she got to do.
I'm not saying
he should have his own priorities too.
I'm not saying it's Gabriella's fault. I'm just saying I thought it was crazy as hell because he was literally drinking this little girl bathwater.
But listen,
he was drinking her bathwater, and she was just like,
"Listen to me." From the first movie, Gabriella was not like Google Gaga crazy over Troy. No. She already came in and she already had her plan set.
She did.
Troy was the one who was like, hold on. I need to be there. Yeah. Okay, so now if I'm already doing what I gotta do and I've been doing what I was supposed to do until I graduate.
I said
you gotta come with your shit
I
too.
never said Gabriella was the villain.
Yeah.
I just said I thought it was funny because how Troy was acting, you would think Gabriella was giving him an ounce or something. That little girl, she used to kick him out for everything. She's like, I gotta study.
She
kicked
got
out.
Shit to do.
She said, my head hurt. Kicked out. This that. So I'm not.
I would kick his ass out too. What are you doing for yourself?
But what you not hearing is
what are you doing for yourself?
No. But what killed me is because I was like, in a real world, that's so true.
Yeah,
she didn't give this nigga a day. An ounce. She didn't even look his way. And the way how he was drinking her bathwater. He was drinking her bathwater.
Troy's the main character of High School Musical. He's the main character because he has so much conflict. Where he's supposed to do, what he's supposed to do at all times.
He's so lost.
He never figured it out.
Fucking movie.
Theater, basketball. Oh, what college should I go to? You don't know. Oh, I love Gabriella, but I don't got shit planned out for myself. Like the movie he's the main character. It's just about it's him.
Every movie he was so lost, and I was like,
he is it.
He lost again.
He's so lost. He's so lost.
It's relatable, but he's so lost.
Yeah, it is relatable.
He's so lost because he was actually
he's
the
main character. Like
he was the high school of High School Musical.
Yes,
he was literally going through shit. Like the way how he was obsessed.
It was his own personal, like
obsessed with Gabriella.
It's his own personal, like feelings involved as well. Like it's not like it's like external factors. No, it's him trying to figure out. It's him.
First movie, should I play basketball or theater?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna do both. Second movie, he completely forgets that he likes to sing. He forgets it. He goes, basketball.
Like it's basketball, but what I do?
Yeah, like how do I get there?
Yeah, how do basketball? I do that? Yeah,
like how do I put myself out there for scholarships? Oh shit, I gotta think about scholarships because I'm a junior.
Yeah,
I'm a junior.
Yeah.
I did not pass that SAT, babes. I actually know about SATs. I haven't
been doing anything but following Gabriella.
Yeah, I've been drinking the lady bathwater religiously.
I've been sniffing her panties. I don't know what else to do.
I've been sneaking into her room at night and sniffing her panties. I don't know what to tell you guys.
I don't know what to tell you.
Like I did not do anything junior year except for sneak into Gabriella's room when she's sleeping and sniffing her panties
a couple of times. Like I don't really
literally
I don't know what to do with myself. Like I don't know. Literally, that was really relatable though.
And then High School Musical 3, Gabriella was like, "Oh, I'm going to college early," which I was like, that's not realistic. She
knew what she wanted to do.
She knew what she wanted to do. And it was funny because even he would like try to like talk to Sharpay, and Sharpay was like, figure it the fuck out. I'm doing my own shit.
There's this other bitch that came out of fucking nowhere.
She's like, do you understand that I'm going to Juilliard? Nigga.
Like all the girls in this movie had their shit on lock though, for real. Even
Chad.
Yes, but Chad the girl, what's her name?
Which one? The black one?
Yes, the black girl.
She had her shit planned out.
She had her shit.
Everyone,
she had her
she
shit
and Chad had their shit planned out.
Had their shit locked and loaded.
Moments ago. That's why Chad was looking at Troy like, why are you so lost? He's like, nigga, I love basketball. Do you not see? You've always seen Chad with a basketball in his hand. He said, I love basketball.
Yeah. But
it never falters.
It's true though that you sometimes it's like you have two things pulling you in two different directions.
It's so that's why High School Musical is good. Because I hate when people are like that movie's not good. It's a good movie because it tells how you feel in high school. In high school, you're gonna do the most dumbest shit. Yeah. You're gonna chase the most dumbest people. Yeah. You're gonna be falling in love with the most people that give you a fucking day. They don't give you an ounce of their day or the ounce of a mind space in their mind. You're not even there, bro. Right. But you're giving all of your mind.
Figured out, and they're
all kinds of figured out, all kinds of everything. And I thought it was so funny because I was just like, damn, that's actually Troy. Not only is he the main character, but he's like the most relatable character for teenagers, bro.
Yes. Like, but I'm like, I'm just now clocking that though. I'm like, and it's kind of interesting though. It's like good, like for a white boy.
Yeah, like he was the perfect person.
Yeah, exactly.
He was the perfect YN. Yeah, he was the perfect YN.
Yeah, but it's good for like a white boy though, because it's like they always act like, oh, I don't care about nothing, whatever. Troy had emotions. Troy was too emotional. Troy was he had real emotions though.
In the third movie, he was crying, running up and down the fucking high school hallways at nighttime.
Pushing and fighting and he was going every movie he was going through it. Every movie he couldn't catch a break.
He really couldn't.
And it was really all his own emotions. He couldn't catch a break from his own emotions.
Yes. It was. I thought it was so funny because Gabriella sat there and she was like, damn, like, what are we going to do this summer? And he was like, yeah, because you're going away for, like that like resort thing that you got like as a work. And I'll be here playing basketball. And I'm just like, and she's like, sis head, I'm gone. Fucking locker and leaves. And he was just like,
really is like Kenny Ortega's like real like high school experience, because it really
he probably was.
He really like put himself in there. Maybe
he was a theater kid through and through. Don't play.
No, but he probably put in a lot of his high school. Yeah,
that was probably the best. Yeah, written by an old white man.
Yeah, Kenny Ortega don't play. Yeah, and the visuals and the dance sequence and. It was exquisite. It was top tier. Like, wish one day to make something that incredible.
Do you know that my favorite musical, or musical number of High School Musical is the one from Sharpay in High School Musical 2?
Yeah,
where she's like, I dip in the pool.
Really?
Yes, that's my favorite one.
I love the prom sequence. I like
that one too. Yeah, but the one that I'm like, nah, you say High School Musical, I'm not thinking about.
Or when he's like doing the flipping shit like with the room.
Yeah, that's cool. But in my head, when someone says High School Musical, I don't think about the third movie or the first movie. I think about the second movie, and it's Sharpay by the pool. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what it is about that fucking musical number. Yeah. But I felt it. Yeah. She's like, the whole world according to why. Ding. Key change. Ding. Thank you. Like that, perfect. Yeah. Attitude and everything is so perfect. And I was like, yeah, this is. It gives. Yes. It gives what it needs to give. Yeah. And it gave what it gave. Yeah. And I love that.
Amazing.
Love that. Amazing. Perfect.
No notes.
Never been done before.
Amazing.
Breathtaking. I need to learn that. I always I need to learn that. Because she was just like rattling off the adjectives. Yes. Love Lady Gaga.
Gaga.
Okay, yeah, guys. One really quickly, because we were supposed to. This one. I feel like that one's actually the best one.
Okay, but let's just we'll save it for the next episode.
We'll sure?
Continue. Yeah.
Okay, all fine. Right? We will actually continue. Yes. Remember where you were.
Remember where you were when so and so happened.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Please subscribe, like, comment, follow. All the little things.
Interact.
Yeah. Put in the comments your favorite High School Musical.
Put in the comments, actually.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3.
Or your favorite High School Musical character.
Or number.
That. Yeah.
There you go. Boom. You got 3. You got 3 essays to write.
Yeah, go ahead. I need to see y'all thesis statements. I need to see
in paragraph 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Yes, and cite your sources.
Yes. If it's not cited, if it's not cited, I don't want to hear it.
I need to cite.
If it's not cited, I don't want to hear it. If it's not cited, I want to hear it.
And we'll be graded in the comment section.
It will be.
We will be graded in the comment section.
So let's say one more time. What was your favorite High School Musical 1, 2, or 3? What was your favorite High School High School Musical character? And what was your favorite High School Musical number? Yes, because everybody does have a number. I'm not no theater bitch.
And High School Musical, the musical, the series also counts.
No!
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
We're taking that out. If I see a bitch put High School Musical, the musical theater fucking series, no, it don't count. It don't count. It doesn't count. No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It has a special place in my heart right next to High School Musical.
Oh, and you know what? The jury out on it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. No. Just the 1, 2, or 3.
But thank you guys.
1, 2, or 3. I can't believe you snuck that shit in there.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week. CNK signing out.